Welcome back, fellow speculators, to the Speculator's Edge, where super performance begins and opportunities await. I'm your host, Lewis Berg. So right now in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to cover the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, and the small caps as well, the Russell 2000, also the Volatility Index or the VIX, and go through those charts, see what's happening with the markets today. I'm going to give you an update on how the markets are doing, how the stocks are doing in general, which is usually the best indication of how the market is, doing, or where the market's at as of now, the present. Also, I'm going to show you where the sector rotation and also industry rotation, so where the money is flowing to today. So let's go ahead and get a move on. And before we do, though, this video is for educational purposes only. Do your due diligence before venturing off into stocks. Also, it's your responsibility to take action. Take responsibility for your own actions. Okay. So also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. You can click on the TSE logo on the bottom right hand corner of this video. Also, like the video and leave a comment, and thank you for your support. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the markets. Let's go ahead and start off with the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and let's see what's happening here. Of course, like I said, we're still in a strong uptrend here. We did create what looks like a little double bottom with a little handle right here, but today with the markets was a mild accumulation day, so it wasn't really that great. It wasn't really spectacular. Nothing to talk home about or go home to, but it does look pretty good with the accumulation day. What I mean by that, we did have more buying than what we had selling within the general stocks. Not the indices themselves, but within the stocks. Okay, usually a really good indication of the well-being or the health of the overall stock market. Okay, and the market indices. Anyway, so that accumulation day being mild, it wasn't much buying compared to selling, but it was still higher on the buying side, which is good. For this uptrend to continue. Not only that, with my uptrend pressure ratio, it is still light, so meaning it's low, and we don't have much pressure on the uptrend, so that could possibly help give way to the next uptrend with this bull market. Also, the all-time highs list has been pretty consistent all week, staying in around 700 to 500 range, so that's really good. I'm glad to see that. Hopefully that'll continue ending this week tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Like I said, we are in a strong uptrend here still. It looks like a little double bottom with a little handle here, the high being at 34,800. We did today have decent volume within the Dow Jones. The only thing is it did close a little low, closer to its low today. I don't like to see that within the general indices or the stocks, but maybe tomorrow it'll show something else and we'll have a good update. Okay, but it did surpass the highs of these past 2 days here, so that is a good sign. It has been a little heavier. It was a little heavier demand than the past few days, so that's great to see. So let's go ahead and get a move on to the S&P 500, and let's check this out here. So we do have a strong uptrend again. Like I said, a double bottom on the S&P 500 with a handle. We did make a decent high today, the high being at $4,249.74. Great, because it surpassed the last 3 to 4 days, past all that. Not only that, it passed the close of this day right here on the 7th of May, so that's good to see. Also, and not only that, it did make a made a 52-week high. So that's something that we do want to see. It's pushing two new 52-week highs. That's great. We do have accumulation within here, so it's okay. This market remains intact. The uptrend remains intact, so looks pretty good right here with the S&P 500 as well. Let's go look at the Nasdaq real quick. Let's see what's happening here. The Nasdaq being the ultimate breadwinner today, which is great. This is where your high growth names are going to be. So a lot of your IPOs, your companies that haven't been around for too long, you know, also more of the let's put it this way, volatile components or stocks, such as like biotechnology stocks and software stocks, stuff like that. This is, like I said, where your high growth names are going to be at. So we did push pretty hard today. 0.78% ended for today, but looks like we could possibly get back up to the 52-week highs at 14,211.57 cents. Okay, so great news on that. This is where you want to be swimming in, a lot more like in technology and software stocks and healthcare and biotechnology stocks. Okay, so that's where you want to be swimming at, probably for tomorrow and possibly going into next week. So let's go look at also there is something that I do want to point out real quick. What this kind of looks like a double top right here happening, but it also looks like a double bottom, a possible double bottom action here with this handle kind of here, or maybe even a triple bottom, don't know. But or you can even say a what's called an ascending triangle, where you have a flat resistance point right here. So this line will be flat right here, touching these highs right here, and not only that, the lows of the triangle are higher than the previous lows. Okay, so this low is higher than these previous lows. Okay, so that's a symmetrical triangle. When we break that top, hopefully we can break it on large volume, and the market will push really hard. Okay, so we'll see where we go within the next few weeks. It'll be critical. Also, the S&P 600 small caps, or the Russell 2000. Let's look. The small caps aren't doing so hot today. We did have a pretty bad day, down negative 1.37%. We did pass the 10-day moving average. We're going to be going probably by tomorrow on down to the 20-day moving average. So hopefully it doesn't break down any longer than that. So we'll see what happens there. We want to see these. We want to see the small caps doing really well, and they have been for the past few days, making new 52-week highs at 1,417, which is excellent to see, meaning that we do have a lot of risk taking, but there seems to be some heavy distribution within the small caps right here, yesterday and today. But we'll see. Hopefully volume will level off right here, and then we'll get a pretty good demand or an accumulation day within the small caps. So other than that, let's go check out the Volatility Index real quick and see what's happening with that. It did have a bad day, but it did surpass the high of yesterday. It is down 10%, but you never know. So hopefully this thing will keep falling in price. Don't know that, but as long as it is falling in price, then we know that there's not much fear, and we can continue that uptrend. Okay, so other than that, let's go look at the sector rotation. So where institutions are putting their money at today, where there's more buying today than selling, and the strongest industries as well. So sector-wise, what we're going to have, as you can tell, we're going to have technology being a beast today. I've been calling this for the past 3 days already for technology. Also, industrials are okay, pretty good day for industrials. Healthcare, excellent, looking awesome, fantastic. So a lot of risk taking in there, which is good to see. Financials okay, and discretionary all right. But Sector-wise, look at healthcare and technology. This is a broad market rally here. This is broad, so that means there are a lot of the sectors, majority of the sectors are doing pretty good. So that's good to see. That's what we want to see when we are rallying into 52-week highs or making all-time highs within the market indices themselves. Also, so let's go look at the industries and see what industries are doing well. Okay, so where's the money going, pouring into? So we got software stocks, money pouring into software stocks, lots of them. Pharmaceuticals, so they're pouring money into pharmaceuticals right here. Also, let's see here, scroll down. Business support services in the industrial, biotechnology companies doing awesome today as well. So banks okay, asset managers okay, but other than that, you want to be swimming in the biotech industries and the pharmaceutical industries and the software industries where you want to be swimming at tomorrow as well. Okay, possibly going on to next week. So other than that, that is the market breakdown for today. Before I end the video, I want to thank you for watching and supporting the Speculator's Edge. I hope you found the information valuable and you enjoyed it. Other than that, please subscribe if you haven't already and drop a comment. If you need any help, ask any questions or whatever. You have any questions, ask. I'll be more than happy to help you on that. Thank you again for your support, and I'm going to go ahead and let you go here. So here at TSC, we trade in the present, we study the past for knowledge, and we follow the process of trading to build our future. So opportunities awaits, my friends.